Everyone tells you to make more money, get a better job, start a side hustle, grind harder. But here's what nobody talks about. The reason you're not wealthy has nothing to do with how hard you work. It has everything to do with who you are. And until you understand that, no strategy, no hack, no course will save you. Let me be honest with you. Most people spend their entire lives chasing money, while running away from the one thing that would actually give it to them. A complete transformation of their identity. They want the result, without becoming the person who naturally produces that result. They read about investing, but never invest. They talk about starting a business, but never launch. They consume content about wealth, but remain broke. And the gap between where they are and where they want to be isn't knowledge. It's not opportunity. It's the story they keep telling themselves about who they are. Here's the shift that changed everything for me. Money is not something you chase. It's something that follows. It follows skills. It follows discipline. It follows positioning. It follows the person who has spent years becoming genuinely valuable. Think about it. Every wealthy person you admire didn't just stumble into money. They became someone who naturally attracts it. They built skills the market desperately needs. They positioned themselves where opportunity flows. They made decisions most people are too comfortable to make. Wealth is not an event. It's an identity. The most powerful shift you can make is this. Stop trying to earn $1 million and start becoming the kind of person who earns $1 million. There is a massive difference. One is chasing an outcome. The other is engineering an identity. When you focus on becoming, the money follows naturally. It's not about motivation. Motivation is temporary. It fades the moment things get hard. It's about transformation. It's about rewiring how you think, how you spend your time, how you make decisions, and who you choose to become every single day. When your identity changes, your income changes, not the other way around. So what does this look like in practice? Especially now, in 2026, where the rules of wealth creation have completely changed. The old playbook of getting a degree, landing a safe job, and retiring at 65 is dead. A new economy is emerging, and the people who understand it are getting wealthy faster than any generation before them. Let me break down exactly what's working right now for people who are building real wealth from zero. First, understand the digital economy. We are living through the greatest wealth transfer in human history. The internet has removed every barrier that used to exist. You don't need capital. You don't need connections. You don't need a degree from an elite university. What you need is a laptop, an internet connection, and the discipline to build something of value. The digital economy rewards creators, problem solvers, and people who can communicate ideas clearly. If you're not building something online right now, you are voluntarily sitting out of the biggest opportunity of your lifetime. Second, develop leverageable skills. Not all skills are created equal. Some skills trade your time for money at a fixed rate. Others multiply your income without multiplying your hours. Learn to write persuasively. Learn to sell. Learn to build systems. Learn to understand data. Learn to create content that moves people. These are not just skills. They are economic weapons. One high-leverage skill can completely change your financial trajectory within 12 months. Third, build a personal brand. In 2026, your reputation is your most valuable asset. People don't buy products. They buy trust. They buy authority. They buy the feeling that you know what you're talking about. A personal brand is not about being famous. It's about being known for something specific by the right people. Start sharing what you know. Document your journey. Provide genuine value. Over time, this compounds into something no algorithm can take away from you. Opportunities start coming to you, instead of you chasing them. Fourth, think in systems, not in effort. Most people glorify being busy. They wear exhaustion like a badge of honor. But the wealthy don't work harder. They build systems that work without them. An automated sales funnel. A content library that generates leads while you sleep. A team that executes while you strategize. A portfolio that compounds whether you're awake or not. The question is never, how can I work more hours? The question is, how can I build something that produces results, independent of my time? Fifth, master strategic networking. Your network is not just your net worth. It's your unfair advantage. One conversation with the right person can save you 5 years of trial and error. One partnership can multiply your business overnight. But most people network wrong. They collect contacts instead of building relationships. They take before they give. They approach people with, "What can you do for me?" instead of, "How can I add value to your life?" The wealthiest people I know all have one thing in common. They are generous first. They build genuine relationships. And they surround themselves with people who raise their standard. Sixth, stop glorifying hard work and start working strategically. I'm not telling you not to work hard. I'm telling you that hard work without direction is just wasted energy. The person working 16 hours a day at the wrong thing will always lose to the person working for focused hours on the right thing. Strategy beats effort. Every single time. Before you start grinding, ask yourself, am I solving a real problem? Am I building something scalable? Am I positioning myself where the market is going, not where it's been? If you can't answer yes to these questions, you're not working. You're just staying busy. Let me leave you with this. The version of you that is wealthy, free, and powerful already exists. But that version requires you to let go of the person you've been. It requires uncomfortable decisions. It requires discipline when motivation disappears. It requires you to stop asking for permission and start taking ownership of your life. Money is not the goal. Money is the evidence. Evidence that you've become someone valuable, someone disciplined, someone who refuses to settle. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is the one where you decide you're done being average, and you start building the life you actually want. If this resonated with you, do me a favor. Share this video with one person who needs to hear it. And if you want more content like this, not hype, not empty motivation, but real strategy for building real wealth, then subscribe and hit that notification bell. I drop new videos every week. I'll see you in the next one.